Men have long dominated the sporting world, and that's not too crazy considering how biology works. But there's one sport that women are better at: Jiu-Jitsu. And before you decide to burn me at the stake, here are my reasons. Number 1. The training. When a guy walks into the gym, he's met by his boys, and they all say weird things like "os." But when a girl walks in, she's being hunted by other predators looking for easy taps. It's also a numbers game. For every one girl that joins the gym, there's 10 guys waiting for them. This automatically makes them better at jiu-jitsu because they have to learn how to be mean. Otherwise, they're going to get tapped out every single round as people are going to start bullying them, noticing that they're the weak link. Reason 2. The competition. When a guy feels like blowing $120 to get a little piece of plastic and attain some glory, he's met with tons of competition to choose from in his division. When a woman wants the same inexpensive piece of plastic, they end up winning the pants tournament with no other competition. But how does that actually make them better at jiu-jitsu? Hear me out. A guy is allowed to lose multiple matches in one bracket because he has plenty of opponents. But he only needs one win against somebody worse than him in his division to have the biggest white belt pop-off moment in history.
Wow.
Since women have less competition to choose from and there aren't as many tournaments available to them, they try and destroy every opponent that they're matched up with. They never know if they're going to have enough competitors in their bracket, so they need to make sure they win the gold medal every single time. And due to small participation in tournaments, it's very common that they have to merge divisions and you're going to see very small people with much larger opponents. Reason number 3. Cycling. It is pretty well known that jiu-jitsu is a very juicy sport.
Everyone at the highest levels, for the most part, is on something. You know, like our team is pretty much like the only people who really, I think, don't use steroids to a certain degree.
If you still think jiu-jitsu is clean, then I have a bridge to sell you. But what if I told you that women are able to cycle for free every month? Biology may have blessed men by giving us larger bone structure and muscle density, but for women it gives them a hormonal boost to make them stronger. With enough understanding of how the cycling works, you're able to produce monsters such as Gabby Garcia, who is the epitome of hard work and good cycling. Definitely not steroids. Reason 4. They're sneaky. Moves in jiu-jitsu such as smash passes and big throws are awesome, but they don't work for every body type, especially when you're under a much larger opponent, which is generally the case for the females rolling with men. Because of this, women have had to use their sneaky ways to become better at the sport of jiu-jitsu. How else could you explain the submission by Danielle Kelly? She's getting crushed on bottom, but she still pulls out a very sneaky knee bar to get a submission less than 3 minutes into the round. Or what about Jessica Andrade pulling off a standing head and arm choke? I've never seen this done, but of course the female is going to be the first one to do it. Or Amanda Leaf with this very sneaky back take against Gabby Garcia to pull off a huge upset.
So for all those reasons mentioned, women are clearly better at jiu-jitsu.